Being a working parent is a juggling act. Adding a global pandemic into the mix wasn't in Caitlin Coyle's plans.
I think the really weird thing was this sort of stress that was just hanging around, which I think a lot of people probably can relate to, but just sort of feeling like I'm a mom and I'm a professional all day.
Today, Coyle is working a hybrid schedule, split between home and the office, while her 2 children are enrolled in daycare full-time.
Anybody who knows anything about childcare knows that that's very expensive.
As hybrid work models continue to grow in popularity, the need for flexible, affordable childcare is growing. According to the Baker administration's Future of Work report, Massachusetts needs to add 25,000 to 30,000 childcare workers to provide adequate, flexible childcare for Bay State residents.
We want to make sure we get ahead of this one, and if folks are going to be in a situation where they're not going to the same place 5 days a week for the same hours, It does raise some interesting issues around childcare.
While some companies offer childcare benefits, Bright Horizon CEO Stephen Kramer says it's not yet standard for every organization.
Employers that really focus on being an employer of choice and are focused on the needs of their employees, childcare certainly has always been high on that list.
Bright Horizon specializes in employer-based childcare. As organizations look to bring employees back to the office, one option many companies are turning to is backup childcare.
Backup childcare is really focused on when an employee, when a working parent has a breakdown in care arrangements, they have the opportunity to bring their child to a Bright Horizon center, or we can send a caregiver to their home depending on what their need is and the age of their child.
Backup childcare works for some, but Kramer says it isn't always enough, and working parents are saying they need better options.
I think that their employees are more outspoken than they've ever been before about the challenges that they're facing with childcare. I think in addition to that, enlightened employers recognize that in order to have a loyal, productive workforce, they're going to have to lean into childcare as part of their offerings.
According to Bright Horizons Modern Family Index, 3 in 4 parents feel an increased pressure in childcare responsibilities. With 2 children under 3, Caitlin Coyle also needed a place to focus exclusively on work. She found it at a local co-working space.
I said, I have to try this. I'm not even sure if I'll like it or if will enjoy the co-working model. Investing in yourself and getting out of this house and being able to sort of focus on yourself is really important, and it's worth the membership fee.
Co-working spaces have traditionally been found in big cities, but in May 2021, Marshville native Rachel Myers opened the Collective Co., a suburban co-working space dedicated to women.
I was working from home full-time after I had left my own corporate job, and very much privy to pandemic life before it existed. So I was in a place where I was balancing family, balancing work, trying to do work wherever and whenever I could. And I needed a dedicated space that had all of the things that you would have in a professional setting, not a coffee shop. Then decided that I would start a co-working space out of that.
The Collective Co. is across from the North Scituate commuter rail station. Members can choose to work in the open concept space or reserve one of the private offices. South Shore resident Anne-Marie Thompson is an independent social worker with a membership at the office.
There has been a blur of that boundary of this is my home space, this is my my workspace, and creating a routine and a ritual around that, I believe, can give women that sense of self back.
Thompson found that sense of self through this group of women.
I thought, this aligns with my vision for this next iteration of myself, of how I want to see my practice evolve.
Myers says she can absolutely see hybrid work models take off, leading to more co-working spaces popping up in suburban and rural areas.
Losing 3 hours of your day on a commute is taxing, and people don't want to do that anymore. They have to be available to drop off the kids and then be back by 3 o'clock to get them when school ends. And typically we're scrambling to find childcare. We're paying astronomical amounts of money to support our families in these ways. So I think spaces need to kind of get up with the times.
Of the concept of co-working in my neighborhood, of course, that sounded great. And once I actually came and met Rachel, that's what's kept me coming back, is just the idea that everybody here is really committed to themselves. And that's kind of a cool energy to be around.
And membership at the Collective Co varies depending on how much you plan to use the space.
Yeah, memberships range between $135 and $189 a month, and they also offer day passes for $50. And in addition to office space, membership also includes discounts on workshops and partner events. So it's a good deal.
Collaborative.
Yes.
Up next, the Great Resignation.